That same day, EJIRO sat between her friends, Chika and Veronica, discussing their lives and how the village wasn't favoring a lot of people. Some were leaving the village because of the hardship. Look at you, you think if I have the chance of leaving this village, I won't do so like a finger snap? This village isn't favoring at all, Chika, I support you. If I tell you what I went through last night, you will surely pity me. I sighed and scoffed. What happened, EJIRO? Chika asked. I am just remembering the encounter I had with the prince. Prince? They asked, surprised. Which of the princes? Chika asked. What are you talking about, Chika? Ha. How many princes do we have in this village? Vero asked. There are two, Na. The one that is married and the one that is still single. So which one are you talking about? I am talking about the single one. They exclaimed. Where and how did you meet him? Vero asked, giggling. I narrated how it happened, and at the end, they laughed out loud. Why are you two laughing? I asked. What does your sister expect? Ha. Oh, she thinks the prince will ask her out instead of you. That girl who looks like a gorilla. I couldn't help but join them in laughing. See, let's forget about that. I am going home. Why? Chika asked. I have been here for long, and I wouldn't want my mother to query me. You can go because I don't want that woman's trouble. Before she comes here and scatters my head. Ha. Nau sabai, I answered and quickly hurried away back to the house. On getting home, I saw Emeka playing outside and asked him about mother. He said she was sleeping. I asked about father too, and he answered that he didn't know. I then went inside with ease in my mind that my stepmother was sleeping. I opened my room door and wanted to jump on my bed when Kito entered, frowning her face as usual. Why don't you knock before entering? So I should be knocking in my own house, right? I don't have time to have any stupid conversations with you. So why are you in my room? I just came to inform you that Ikenna is here to see you. I looked stunned, surprised, looking at her because she has never, for once, talked to me about him, let alone deliver his message to me. So I didn't think I could believe her. I am not seeing him, I answered, ignoring her. What do you mean by you are not seeing him? She said, folding her hands. So you think I don't know about the relationship between you two? Excuse you, which relationship? Did he tell you we are dating or what? Shut up, Who do you want to be pretending to hear? I have known all your secrets with him, Anofia. It's all the boys in this village that you want for yourself. Thief. Ogbange. Witch. Ha, I exclaimed, speechless. You can't talk, Na. Why will you talk when you know what I am saying is true? Kito, or whatever your name is, get out of my room, I ordered angrily. Come and push me, Na. Push me, stupid girl. She aimed for a fight, but I moved back. Don't worry, I will report you to father when he comes. Which father? She laughed. The father that is not showing responsibility as one, or which one? Mtachu, I landed a slap on her face for insulting my father, and because of that, we started fighting. I think my sister went to inform my stepmother, so she came running inside to separate us. Leave my daughter alone, you stupid girl. She started beating me just to separate me from her daughter. But it was her daughter who was refusing to let me go. She sent my siblings away and locked my door. Both mother and daughter ganged up to beat me to the extent that I couldn't stand up from the floor. I cried so much that my face even got injured, and I had bruises all over my body. In my mind, I was aiming to tell my father when he returned. Mama, what happened? My stepmother asked, looking at the door. Come and see Papa. Oh, come and see Papa on the floor. My sister's cries and frightening response sent fear into my spine, and I jumped up. Papa, what happened to my father? My stepmother pushed me back, and I fell down hard. If you move an inch from here, I will break your legs. fool," she said, dashing out with Keto. All I could hear is their instinct chats. My siblings were crying and I was left inside to think about what could happen. I stood behind the door and tried listening, but I can only hear and not see what is happening. I was already shivering and scared of what could have happened to my father. I returned to my bed really helpless, go from one place to another disturbingly. EJIRO come outside. I quickly ran to the door when I heard Emeka's voice. "EMI, what happened? Where is father? Father is not talking again. How is he not talking again? Tell me something." "I don't know. Mama is inside his room with him." "But why are you inside?" "Emeka, Mama locked me inside. I don't know how I can come out." "So are you saying father is no more talking? Like how is it doing him exactly, Emeka?" "Mama is coming," he answered, running off. I leaped back on floor sobbing. My only strength is now going through problem that I don't know anything about. How I will get out from the room disturbs me a lot. I look up helplessly and began to sing to my maker. What have I done to deserve this? Why have I been living in regret ever since my mother died? Why is everything turning upside down at the end of the tunnel? Oh God, why? Why have been maltreated like this? And you know that I still don't get pissed off because of all the maltreatment. I still keep on having hope that things will change someday. But as it is now, I don't think such will come. My father, harara, something is wrong with him, and if anything should happen to him, I am done for. Everything about me will be paralyzed. There won't be anyone to rely on except you. EJIRO, come out here. I sprang up from the floor hearing my stepmother calls. She has opened the door outside and I just open it from my room and go outside. I cleaned my face, my lips were shaking as if in a frozen land. My head was really swelling in pains. I followed her like a little baby, wrapping my hands around in front. She entered my father's room and already in the room are 3 of his friends. "Papa." I ran to him on the bed. Papa, what happened? What happened to you? Why are you looking and cajoling yourself together like this? Please, what is happening to Papa? I asked, looking at my stepmother and my father's friends. "EJIRO, take it easy. But what happened to your lip that is swollen and even your body? Why is it wounded?" She fell, my stepmother answered, leaving me in shocked. "How did she fall this much?" "It is really much." Another man said, "See, forget about that, Paro Koji, I have given her medicine so she will be fine." I wasn't surprised by her lying attitude because I know she will definitely not want others to know what happened. One of the men still wouldn't stop talking in amazement to what happened to me. "Please, EJIRO, you have to really take care of yourself. Not even now that your father is sick. We have called the nurse and she will be here any moment. You should always protect yourself from anyone who might want to get you injured," the man wearing red top said, as if he has gotten a glimpse of what happened. "Yes, sir," I answered, bowing down. "EJIRO, my dear, go and clean yourself up before the nurse comes." Oya, get up." I stood up, answering my stepmother, and returned to my room to undress to go and shower, but instead she still came and gives me a stern warning that if I should make a pity face in front of the strangers that she will so deal with me. I nodded my head like a baby and go to the bathroom to shower. I freshen up and change into another dress. I left to my father's room immediately, and still he was still looking like a lost child. He was forming out spit from his mouth. His hands are bent and legs also in the same position, just like an imbecile. Even an imbecile is more better than it. "Good evening." The nurse entered and everyone's face was fastened on her. She stood in front of my father and quickly do whatever she has to do on him to figure what is happening. "This is serious," she said after standing straight. "Serious? What happened?" I asked in my mind, "What is the problem?" My stepmother asked anxiously. "He is having myotonic diseases." We all look at each other. "Abeg, which one be that one?" "Mito, what did you call it?" She smiles and answered, "Paro Koji, It's a diseases that occurs in the muscle. It do generate from thyroid disease. See, leave all this your grammar. What can be done? Stepmother asked. There is a cure for it, but it will takes the grace of God to recover. And it will also leads to daily spending on medication. My life. Ewu, where will I get money from? Hurrah, Papa EJIRO, you shouldn't have done this to me. Calm down, Mama Keto. Just calm down and let her what the nurse has to say. So my dear nurse, how much are we talking about here? If it's something we can quickly gather. The nurse smirked and called my stepmother and the one of the men aside. Sir, the thing is, such cures consumed a lot of money. I know, we know. Just tell us the amount. Probably 200,000 on Chinkeem. 2 Ginny. Yes, and it's daily supplication usage. Wait, nurse Pen. I don't really understand. Is it that will we spend the 200,000 for the week on drugs or what? No sir, the money is used on drugs every day. In fact, he will be placed on oxygen because very soon he will start having difficulties in breathing. And with that it can affect his lungs. Mama Keto hands over her head. Pa Josiah, where am I going to see such amount of money from? You know that I am not working. Where are we going to get it through May? They all returned inside and I wondered what they must have discussed outside, but the look on my stepmother's face doesn't speak well that all is fine. I wonder the amount of money the nurse would have stated to be paid. Shortly my father's friends all left with my stepmother, including the nurse. I sat beside my father and touched his forehead as it was hot. I tried separating his hands but it was not moving. Papa, can you hear me? I asked, crying. His eyes are moving, and as I asked him he moved his eyes in response. How did it happen? Stupid question, Keto said behind me. Papa, sorry. Sorry, Papa. Papa, don't sick please. My siblings said one after the other sadly. My stepmother returned and pushed me away from my father. See, you better start going out to work or else your father will just die. God forbid, Mama. Papa won't die in Jesus' name, I answered. She answered and sent my siblings outside. You think I have 300,000 to be used on medications every day for him? I exclaimed surprisingly. And it is that same mouth that you open that will still kill you. Amen, Mema. Keto said happily. If you know what is best for you, you better start looking for work to raise money, because as for me, I don't have any money to drop. Tears dropped down my cheek. 300,000 every day in TCW. Where will I get it from? She walked outside with her daughter, leaving me alone. I was about touching father's leg when she entered again and told me to better brace up, as I will be the one to take care of him. Or you think I will be the one to pack his feces if he does? Just have it at the back of your mind. But Mama, what if I am not around? How then? That is your headache. See, EJIRO, or whatever you are called. Don't stress me at all, or else I will stress the hell out of you. She walked away, banging the door. I broke down in tears, the more crying. Papa, how am I going to do this? Who will I run to for help? 300,000 daily. I am finished. Where should I start from? Outside the house. Keto and her mother laughed as they talk. Why did you now add 100,000 to it, Mama? That will be for us, Mama, you are too smart. Yes, my daughter. I am very smart, smartest. They laughed silently. Her days of struggling is just starting. Keto said. I thought my stepmother was joking when she said I would be the one to take care of my father. It was when I started staying indoor because of him that makes me realized how wicked she is. She is someone that my father always do things for as she wants. My father loved her so much, just like my late mother, but for her to retaliate in the most wanted time makes me dislike her. After staying indoor for 3 days, the nurse, a man who my mother said to be a doctor, came to carry my father to their hospital. Even the said hospital isn't looking like real one. The building was incomplete, and where my father was placed in was a dispatch wall room. Although there are few patients there, but the environment isn't well structured. I was told to go outside, and when they were done I was called back inside. I saw my father being placed on a life support machine that was used for him. Mama Kito, please come back, don't go yet. What happened, doctor? I thought you said you have finished. Yes, I said so, but how about the payment for caretaker? Which caretaker? Did I tell you that we need 1 inch? No, I am. Don't worry about it, we will take care of him. Okay, fine, if you say so. Still wait. Whatting again? Na doctor. Don't forget that you still have outstanding balance to make. Is it not 50,000? We will pay it. Please try to pay it so that we don't stop the treatment giving to him. Nawao Dr. Seth. Do you think this money is paper that you think you can be mentioning just like that? We have know about it already and we will definitely pay it. Or do you want us to turn ourselves to money? No, I am not saying that. I am just don't worry, we go pay. She turns to go. And don't forget that from tomorrow henceforth the medications payment should be paid at the counter if you want your husband to recover on time. I know she left while I was still on standby. EJIRO. Yes doctor, take good care of your father. I will, sir. But doctor, can I ask something? Yes, go on. Will my father be alright? Please, will he be fine? Of course yes, he will be fine, but that's if the right thing is done at the right time. You mean like paying the 200,000 every day? Yes. I bursted into cry. Doctor, do you think we will be able to meet up with such amount every day? I mean, you know, I have nothing doing and my mother is also not doing anything. Please, is there anything you can do to reduce the money? Please, I beg you, in the name of God. EJIRO. He patted my back. You are a grown-up girl and you should know how to work really hard if you want your father to survive. I am just a medical doctor. I don't have magic power to heal your father. You just have to start working hard from now to save him. I fell on the ground holding his leg. Please, doctor. That money is too much. I don't think I can ever get up to that amount even if I work my ass off for a day. Please do something. Please do something, doctor. EJIRO. Leave me alone. Leave me, okay? There's nothing I can do. You are a woman, there's a lot of things you can do to make money. And your stepmother is also there. She will assist you. Even your father's friends that contributed money for this supplement we are giving him are there also. I am very sure you will gather the money so fast. But I breathed in deeply, not wanting to tell about what my stepmother told me about being the one to take care of my father. But if I am told to, how am I going to raise up money every day? Okay, fine, if I may ask. How much does the care workers do collect? Why asking? I just want to know him. They do collect 50,000 naira in a month. So probably they do collect 600 to 700 daily. I stood up and thanked him. He asked why and I told him that I will volunteer to pay for the care workers so that my stepmother and I can have enough time to go out to work. Well, it is your choice. I stood up and he drew me back. Walked closer to me while I take a few steps back, not understanding the meaning of his approach. I can help you with the care workers' payment. I brightened up happily and hugged him, thanking him for his care. You are welcome. I look back at door and back to me. Only if you can allow me have access to you. He smirked. Sorry? I moved back. Access as how? I don't understand. You are a pretty girl, you know. He wanted to touch my breast and I slapped his hands away. I am sorry, doctor. I understand where you're heading to, but I can't do what you wanted in return. Then forget about my help also, he answered frankly, going out, a god. So because of money he want to sleep with me. Mother, are you sleeping in heaven while all these is happening to us? I sat on the single chair behind the wall and bowed my head while crying. It was as if my entire world should just come to an end. My father's money has been taken by my stepmother, including the one he has in his meeting. She has told them that she will use it to sort out the medications he will need. But it seems she is not going to release everything.